Hey, it's Matt from Aging Strong Personal Training. This is a Saturday Stretches video. Today I'm demonstrating a series of static stretches to be performed for the lower body and the lower back at the end of your workouts. These are static stretches that you hold in place for 30 to 45 seconds. In general, we want to use dynamic or moving stretches at the front of your workout. These are static, stationary stretches to be used at the end of your workout as a cool down. So, these stretches I'm demonstrating today require you to either be in a kneeling position or laying on your back. So if you're not comfortable in those positions, there's other videos on this channel that show you how to modify these stretches so you can do them from either a standing position or a seated position. The other thing is, some of these stretches, as we said, require you to be on your back. You do want to make sure your heart rate is down before you lay on your back, because that's just not very good for your heart to have your heart rate at an accelerated level to be laying on your back. So keep that in mind. You want to have your heart rate down before you actually get on your back to do these stretches. So the first stretch I'm going to demonstrate here is a half kneeling hip flexor stretch. So if you need to hold on to something for balance, that's fine. So here, though, I'm going to bring my hip bone toward my ribs. My left glute is tight, and I gently glide my hips forward until I generate a stretch in the front of my thigh. Right through there. I'm going to hold for 30 to 45 seconds, and obviously I do both sides. Okay? So the next one is going to be a hamstring stretch, and I can use one of these rubber straps here. Now I want to make sure that I have the strap secure on the center, on the instep of my foot, so it's not going to slip off there. So here, I'm stretching the back of my thigh, called the hamstring. I'm trying to stay pretty straight at the knee here. And I hold, again, static stretches for 30 to 45 seconds on each side. Third stretch is going to be a single leg knee to chest stretch. Now we're stretching the lower back here. We're also getting a hip stretch here as well. Nice therapeutic stretch here, 30 to 45 seconds, single leg knee to chest stretch. So the next one, we're stretching a muscle called the piriformis, which is this deep muscle here under the glute, deep butt muscle. So the first version, I'm going to have my right foot down, and I'm pulling my knee toward the opposite shoulder until I generate a stretch where that deep butt area is, right through there, holding for 30 to 45 seconds. So if I don't feel much of a stretch there, I can progress it by bringing my foot up. So again, knee comes opposite shoulder. This is more progressive. My right foot's off the ground. So I'm pulling this knee diagonally toward the shoulder, generating that stretch deep in the left butt, holding for 30 to 45 seconds. If I want to increase the stretch even more, I can grab my foot here, my heel, and pull that heel backwards in conjunction with pulling my knee to the opposite shoulder, and that's going to generate a deeper stretch. And for tall guys like me that have long arms, sometimes I'll put my hands up here on my knee, and that really maximizes the stretch. So in general, with these static stretches on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being nothing, 10 being extreme, you want to feel like a 6, no more than a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. So stretches you should definitely feel them, but they should not be painful. They should be slightly uncomfortable. Okay? And then the last one is going to be a double leg knee to chest stretch. So now I'm pulling both knees into the chest, stretching that lower back, stretching the hips, 30 to 45 seconds. If I want to increase the level of this stretch, I can change the position of my hands, and now I can take the stretch a little bit further. Again, 30 to 45 seconds. There you have it, a series of lower back and lower body stretches, static stretches, to be performed at the end of your workouts. Thanks for watching, and visit our website at agingstrongpt.com.